Yeah, yes, of course. All friends here. Just a little misunderstanding, that's all. We'll bring out our best medicine for the young lady. Patch her up real good. Make sure she's feeling right at home.
Does this arrangement meet your satisfaction?
How can someone put on a new face that fast? Ugh, makes me sick.
You... Fine. Lead the way. I'll come check on her later.
What a joy it is to welcome friends from afar.
Is this how you people do business in the black market?
You simply stumbled upon an extreme case. But I won't deny, it's one of many ways to survive.
Wow, you're really just admitting it like it's nothing? That's shameless.
Speaking of shame, let me pose a question of my own. Once, in a quiet corner of Huashu, there was a flock of sheep and a single tiger. The tiger hunted the sheep at his leisure, and the sheep cowered in constant fear. One day, a wandering hero passed by. The sheep wept and begged him to shield them from the beast. Moved by their plight, the hero drove off every predator that threatened the sheep. He also dulled their horns, so they wouldn't wound each other by mistake. With the danger gone, the flock lived in harmony and flourished. But years later, a new tiger came among them. Their horns were dulled, and the instinct to flee long forgotten, until at last, every one of them perished in the tiger's maw. So tell me, who in this story do you believe made the gravest mistake? The sheep, were they truly blameless? Faced with a natural predator, they had no means to protect themselves. Only pitiful bleats and blind hope that someone else would save them. They gave up every means of defense, wagged their tails, and begged for rescue. The survival of the fittest. That is the law of nature. So why do humans take no shame in weakness and elevate submission as if it were some noble virtue? To me, morality is nothing more than a fig leaf for the powerless. Wherever humans exist, so too does domination and submission. If someone willingly pulls out their claws, casts aside their shield and blade, and puts all their faith in some vague idea called rules, then people like me are merely the cut.
So you're saying your ideal world is one where everyone's free to hurt each other with no limits at all? Well, I don't want to live under someone else's blade. And I've got no interest in holding one over anyone else either.
Oh, such a pure heart, my young friend. It does make my petty dealings seem all the more sordid by comparison. All right, enough philosophy. This is the tool Proprietress Liu commissioned. Take it.
Let me see. It's a weird-looking square box, isn't it?
It was forged using the long-lost techniques of the Jishu sect. Just gathering the materials took no small effort. As for how it works, ask its creator. Master Gongshang is likely itching to show it off. You'll find him waiting at the entrance to the Grit-Blight Expanse.
If that's all, then I'll take my leave.
Hold on, young friend. Take this bamboo flute with you. Wounds left by the Bian are not something ordinary folk can easily endure. This flute may prove unexpectedly useful. Think of it as my little investment in you.
I'm so excited.
That Mr. Chu
finally
guy
get to fight
always
with you.
smiles like he doesn't mean it. I really don't want to deal with him.
You're scared of him already?
No way! The Demon King of Light fears nothing. I stand tall, no fear in sight.
I was just teasing you, attending to her. At least they kept their promise.
But she looks awful. Come on, let's check on her.
Hey, watch where you're going.
You do realize this is black market territory? What a weirdo.
You're injured. Does it hurt? Be at ease. Bear with it but a moment. You look weary. Let me ease your fatigue before it takes deeper root. It is done. You'll get well soon. Is this young lady a friend of yours? Forgive me. I've yet to introduce myself. I'm Fu Shu, a healer who uses Zuyou therapy. I practice the art of ephemerality, passed down through my line, to cleanse affliction and expel foulness that clings to the suffering.
So, you're a doctor?
In Huashu, the art of ephemerality and the practice of medicine do not share the same roots. Yet, if calling me a doctor brings you ease, I shall not object. Or, if you prefer, simply call me Fu Shu. Do you know this young lady? I cannot cleanse this affliction entirely. May I inquire, how did she come by these wounds?
Her wounds were caused by a Bian, but she's not a criminal.
She was framed by some bad guys in the black market. That's why the 9 chapters punished her. Please, don't give up on her.
I see. The art of ephemerality is drawn from the same source as the 9 chapters, and thus cannot mend wounds wrought by a Bian. I shall take her with me and seek out other remedies. You...
Huh? Why are you staring at my little minion like that, Miss Fushu? Wait, don't tell me my little minion still got some hidden injury that needs treatment.
Forgive my staring. It was unseemly of me. Your form is sound. Rather, it was that bamboo flute of yours. It resembles a relic once held by one dear to me. If I might be so bold, would you part with it? I would repay you by whatever means I may. To accept a gift unearned is a violation of the teachings of my line. one I dare not transgress, but I have nothing of worth on my person now. Thus, let me offer this instead. Should you ever call upon me, if it lies within my power, I shall not refuse.
To us, it's just a flute. But to you, it clearly means much more.
Much obliged. Might I know your names? I shall keep them close to heart. Understood. It's nice to meet you, Fox Hunter. Then I shall delay you no longer. See you.
Hey, what's wrong, Miss Fushu?
It's nothing. To perform the art of ephemerality is to draw upon one's own essence, pulling forth the miasma of pain and corruption from another's body. Since the resurgence of the scourge of Zuyin, those in need have only grown more numerous. I've used this technique each day. The strain has left my energy unbalanced, hence this brief faltering. Please, be not alarmed.
One's own essence. What does that mean, little minion?
Fushu, are you saying this technique trades your life for theirs? What about your family? Aren't they worried about you?
My family passed down a secret method of purification and renewal. A brief rest, and I shall be restored.
Ugh, this is so frustrating. She's just like that Yu Ming guy. Why do all the Karons of Huashu act like their own health doesn't matter?
Life waxes and wanes, like the moon in its cycle. To remove another suffering is to take it into oneself. I must depart at once to seek a remedy for this young lady. Forgive my abrupt leave-taking. Pray, continue on your path, and should you wish to see her again,
She said she just needed rest, but she coughed up blood. Is she really gonna be okay?
If the art of ephemerality really draws on one's life to save another, then I'm partially responsible for what she's going through. Let's finish Proprietress Shiliu's commission first. Then we'll check in on Fushu and the young lady.
We've got a top-tier healer on our side, and all it took was a bamboo flute. Was that Mr. Chu's plan from the start?
Nothing comes without a price. Whatever he gave us, he'll collect on it later, with interest. We'd better stay wary of Mr. Chu.
You two sure took your time. I've been standing here so long, my eyes nearly grew weary from watching.
Sorry, something came up along the way. You must be Master Gongshang.
Oh, Master Gongshang? Why so formal? Come on, call me Shifu. Wait a second. How come you arrived empty-handed? Where's the proper token of respect one should present when acknowledging their Shifu?
Little minion, are all these tinkerer types always this over the top?
I think you might be mistaken. We're just here to learn how to use the weapon you made, not to become your apprentices.
What? Unbelievable.
Whoa, he totally deflated all of a sudden. Did we say something wrong?
Are you alright?
Forget it. I got ahead of myself. When I heard there were 2 youngsters who would carry on the Jishu sect's legacy, I was overjoyed and lost the hold of myself. Our sect has seen better days, you know. Back in our prime, young hopefuls would line up in droves, begging to be my apprentices. So many I could hardly keep track. now that I get a better look at you two. Clumsy limbs, average smarts. Not exactly cut out for the mechanical brilliance and steady hand our sect demands.
Hey, don't go thinking we're no good. Just watch. We'll show ya.
Show me what? That you actually have talent? Very well. Activate the mechanical nexus. Let's see if you're truly Jishu sect material.
I knew you'd bring me along.
See those Taishu runes?
Oh, just hearing the name makes my head spin.
Such a slow-witted child. Taishu means that which is formless and without color. Yet, it pervades all that exists. It is the primal chaos, the breath of creation at the dawn of the world. When stirred by incense, the Taishu rides upon the wind and becomes the medium through which the 9 chapters of Da Feng weave their power. But here in this land, shrouded by the scourge of Juyin, the Taishu has sunk downwards and congealed into the grit blight, swallowing all that bears shape and form. This remarkable contraption I forged can be used to draw upon the Taishu and restore balance to the world. Not bad. Now, let's see if you can handle the next trial.
Hot 1 minute.
See the grid blight before us? This is what transformed the place into its current state. Give it a try. Use the mechanical nexus to draw in the grid blight. was quick. You show great promise. Then perhaps you might try this unique device, a product of my personal craft. Do you have the wit to master its trick? If you can successfully solve this puzzle, the treasure inside shall be my gift to you both. Steady hands, precise movements. You picked it up quicker than I'd expected. Truly, I have nothing more to teach you.
Whoa! Does that mean my little minion has mastered it?
So be it. In these times, to see anyone still willing to master something made by the Jishu sect, that alone is enough to ease this odor. Very well. I hereby grant you both the title of Honorary Learner of the Jishu sect. Study with focus. Ask your questions boldly. And never forget, our craft has ever sought to touch the stars above. See that path winding up ahead? That is where the Zhuying scales grow. Use the method I have shown you. Draw out the grit blight clinging to them, and you shall be able to harvest the scales. As for me, I am far too old to be clambering about like in my younger days. Go on. I leave this to you.
Little minion, look! There's something weird over there. It's giving off some really wicked energy. It must be the Juin scale they mentioned. Trust the Demon King's judgment. Quick, let's try that method Master Gun Shang taught us. Sorry. Break free from the cocoon. This is gonna hurt.
Unto me, the soul drifts untethered, returning with the turning of time. to the mountain's shadow, to the ocean's edge.
Who's there?
Little minion, focus!
The soul drifts untethered, returning with the turning of time. Beneath the waxing moon, by the evergreen, the soul drifts untethered, returning with the turning of time. Beneath the waxing moon, by the evergreen wood. Loftier than stars, towers the celestial gate. Restless souls drift towards graves' eternal shade.
Little minion, why are you going this way? There's nothing here.
Snow didn't seem to hear it. Was it like what happened at the Steely?
Little minion, I believe you. There's no way you could have made up something that cryptic. But why would they bother speaking to us if we can't make heads or tails of it? Hey! Whoever you are up there! If you're gonna talk to us, at least say it in words we can actually understand!
The beasts howl in chorus. Calamity descends upon the mortal realm.
Whoa! No way! I was just messing around, but it actually worked. Ha! That's the power of the Demon King! So, what did that voice say this time?
I'm not entirely sure, but I saw countless Sable Bian swarming Everspring. And I've got a feeling it wasn't just...
What?
Snow, we need to get back to Everspring now. Let's just... There are signs of battle here. Scorched earth. And the bodies of Sable Bian.
Little minion, that prophecy you heard, it's come true! Yeah, what do you think it was really trying to tell us? Do you hear that? There's fighting up ahead! Let's go!
This is gonna hurt! More fighting.
You're here!
Miss Usheng, is everyone alright?
Well, we're holding our ground for now. With you here, I trust we have nothing to fear. But stay sharp. Even you can't afford to be careless.
I heard the Sable Bian were heading for Everspring, so we came as quickly as we could.
I've seen your skill before, but it never ceases to amaze me. Truly remarkable.
Ha! For my little minion, this was child's play. But what about you? Since when did you guys start picking up weapons?
Once Miss Zhiliu caught wind of the Sable Bian's approach, she wasted no time rallying. I'd never held a weapon before. But as long as you keep your mind calm and your fear in check, it's really not as frightening as it seems. And thanks to the blessings of the incense, we haven't suffered any casualties so far.
That's a relief. I was worried we'd be too late. But it looks like you're all holding up well.
Thank you. Truly. Miss Zhiliu is gathering more allies to deal with this crisis. If you still have the strength, seek her out.
Little Minion, let's go find Jill Yu!
Right. We're off.
I knew you'd bring me along.
Here comes another wave! Stay alert, everyone!
Watch each other's backs. No one... On the barricade set in the road!
Here comes another wave! Stay alert, everyone!
What?
Are you injured, outsider? Get
Little
inside
Minion,
Everspring
even though the vision
quickly.
you saw came true, things don't seem too bad, right?
Yes. It could have been much worse. Let's see what we can do to help.
Watch each other's backs. No one gets hurt this time.
Miss Zhiliu, the temporary fortifications are complete. The Sable Bian have attacked in several waves, but we have held them off. Thanks to your leadership, the situation is under control, and everyone's spirits are high. Those beasts seem to have sensed our strength, and are now loitering at the perimeter, biding their time.
Well done. It's your swift and steady efforts that made this possible. Next, assign extra patrols. Keep a close watch on the blind spots in the hills. Do not let the beasts find any opening. We must not neglect the elderly and the vulnerable, especially now. Go through the registry name by name, ensure everyone is safe, and bring them the ammunition we secured from the black market is ready. Distribute it to the front lines. Pair them off, each watching the other's back.
Yes, Miss Zhiliu.
The incense wardens of the Xuanhen sect are making their final preparations. Hold fast a little longer. Let no one come to harm. Everspring can be rebuilt if need be, but a lost life cannot be reclaimed.
Please, Miss Zhiliu, this is wrong.
Ah, it's you. Pray tell, what sage counsel would you share with us?
To kill or steal is to be forsaken by heaven. This is an ancient tenet of the 9 chapters.
But attacking the Sable Bian, surely that's no crime.
The 9 chapters of Dafeng are not so shallow as that. It begins in the heart and takes shape in one's deeds. Once a blade is drawn, the heart is changed. No matter if that blade is turned on friend or foe, the nature of it is the same. In the end, it defies the will of heaven.
So you are saying we should stand idle, do nothing, and let them devour us? Is that it?
Lord Argent will drive this evil away for us. If we provoke the wrath and lose the protection, that would be our true ruin. I beg you, please reconsider. Have we learned nothing from the lesson of the Battle of Shuli?
Oh, he has a point.
Oh, then enlighten me. Now that these Sable Bian are tearing through our gates, where is Lord Argent's protection?
The Argent Bian and the magistrates of Yingtian will come. We only have to endure a little longer.
And if they come too late, what then?
Well,
If you truly place divine law above your own life, such devotion is admirable. Duly, see this gentleman out. It seems we do not share the same mind. My Everspring may be too unorthodox a place for you to remain.
But, Miss Zhiliu, The Sable Bian are still outside. Sending him away now could be dangerous.
Oh? Are you defying my orders now?
No, Miss Zhiliu. I'll do it right away.
Proprietress Shiliu.
You heard everything, didn't you? One must first help oneself. Only then will heaven be moved to help in turn. But there's no time to linger on philosophy now. The situation is urgent. Can I entrust you with reinforcing the front plaza by the Argent Lung Temple? Hold out just a little longer. Once the incense wardens have completed their preparations, this crisis will be fully resolved. As for your pay, there will be extra compensation on top of what we agreed before.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Watch each other's backs. No one gets...
Blow them away.
That's brutal!
The rites are complete!
Phew. Finally done with all that. And with all this craziness, we didn't even get a chance to give Jill Yu those Juyin scales yet. Come on, little minion. Let's go find her and hand them over.
Everspring's safe again. That's great.
Miss Jill Yu, we got those Juyin scales you wanted. Aren't we awesome? Come on, a little praise would be nice.
Well done. I truly appreciate it.
Proprietress Shiliu, are you all right?
I did not expect the scourge of Druin to strike so swiftly. Days of unbroken effort. I confess, I'm a little weary. Nothing more. But with these scales, the path ahead is clear again. Once the Druin is sealed, this ordeal will be behind us. Your presence was a timely boon. I could not have weathered this alone.
We sensed the danger at the top of the Griplight expanse. That's why we came rushing back. I'm just glad we made it in time.
Hey, little minion, shouldn't you tell Jill Yu about the voice you heard when we were gathering those scales?
A voice.
When I touched the Juin scales, I suddenly heard a voice in my head. It felt like it was connected to the Sable Bian, like it was tracking them and knew where they'd attack next. If we could find a way to talk to it, maybe we could learn more.
You were likely just imagining things.
But it warned me about the attack on Everspring. That's how I knew to come back in time. Doesn't that mean it isn't hostile?
I've heard of a strange miasma deep within the Griplight expanse. Exposure can bring hallucinations, voices, visions, even false memories. Usually, a proper rest is needed to dispel it. You've already done much. Traveling without pause, gathering these skills for me. Now that things are calm, take some time to rest. Walk around, catch your breath. Oh, and the young lady you rescued from the black market. Her condition seems to have taken a turn. Miss Fu Shu, the Zhuyu therapy user, asked me to pass on a message. She'd like you to visit the Hall of Ephemerality so that you can make further plans. Leave through Everspring's main gate, then take the small winding path to your left. You'll find the hall there, a quiet place among the blossoms.
Got it. Proprietress Shiliu, will you still need our help with the Duet sailing later?
Rest assured, should anything prove too troublesome for me alone, I'll be sure to call on you again.
Is it just me? Or was Shiliu trying to brush us off just now?
Huh? Now that you mention it, yeah, I kind of felt that too. But why would she want to do that? Whatever. No point guessing. Let's just focus on what really matters. The payment we're about to get.
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting here on behalf of my boss.
What do you want?
Our time's precious, you know. You got 1 minute. No, 30 seconds. Make it count.
My boss was deeply impressed by your prowess. He wishes to invite you both to join him on a hunting expedition. I understand your misgivings. We black market folk have quite the reputation, I know. But even in our line of work, there are times when one must stand up for one's homeland.
You only made it sound even fishier.
Well, full disclosure. This request came directly from Proprietress Ziliu herself. This hunt is but one part of her plan to resolve the scourge of Zhuyin. My boss is simply fulfilling her commission.
Shiliu's request? Fine. I'll bite.
I'm afraid I can't say just yet. Let's just say it shares kinship with the sable Bi'an. When you see it with your own eyes, you can decide then. There's no obligation. You're free to walk away at any time.
Do we even know each other?
Oh, come now. As the saying goes, a good brawl makes for fast friends. In my eyes, we're practically old acquaintances already. All right. Let me put it this way. There are no eternal friends nor lasting foes. Only the bond built on shared interests endure.
So, you're saying there's something in it for me?
Of course. Money, for starters. Our boss is nothing if not generous. But there's another reward. One that might pique your interest.
Let's hear it then.
You may not know this, but our boss's dealings stretch far and wide, all the way to the Hyperborean Empire. Ever heard of the Greenwich Archaeological Society?
Oh, Camilla told me about them. They're famous for bringing ancient relics back to the light.
Well, our boss is one of their key backers.
Wait, you're saying the mysterious backer of the Greenwich Archaeological Society is right here in Huashu?
You're searching for someone dear to you, aren't you?
How do you know about that?
That's not important. What matters is, the connections and information the Society holds might one day prove invaluable to your search.
All right. I'll come along and see.
Excellent! I knew you were someone of keen vision. When you're ready, come to the shipwreck. The boss awaits. And once you arrive, we shall lead you to the hunting ground. Now then, I'll take my leave.
Let's hope they don't try any more shady tricks. So, what's the plan? Should we check in on Fushu first, or see what Mr. Chu's up to? Your call, little minion.